Hello! So last year in my AP English literature class, we were talking about William Faulkner's The Sound and the Fury, and I commented that Quentin should have been a theoretical physicist. Our class then proceeded to talk about this, and I gave them a brief explanation of how the fourth dimension actually ties into Quentin's existential and time rants. So this year, my English teacher invited me back to her AP Lit students, and I recreated that explanation for them, and I captured it in the following video. So enjoy.
Okay, this is about the fourth dimension. Basically, Quentin's section ties very much to the fourth dimension in certain ways, and I thought it was very cool. So I did this to my class too last year. And basically, Quentin speaks in streams of consciousness, and he is not okay with the passage of time. Is that fair? Mm-hmm. So I commented that he should be a theoretical physicist, because the way the fourth dimension works is it's basically, people think of it as time, I guess, passage through time. There are these things called Planck frames, which are basically you take a picture of a certain moment of time, and if you put a bunch of them together, you get the passage of time. You get a three-dimensional world passing through the fourth dimension. So Quentin wants to stay in one of these frames. It's just one picture of one period of time in our universe. And this is where Quentin wants to be, but the time is passing, so he gets really upset about that. And that's kind of how, in All the King's Men, how Jack Burton goes on a rant about how he talks about events, and how the event itself isn't important, but it's the motion through the event. That's kind of like this. It's this individual frame isn't important, it's this whole thing.
Is this the theory that like nothing is really linear? It's all happening at the exact same time.
I mean, kind of.
There isn't. It's theoretical.
It's theoretical physics. That is what this is.
So the fourth dimension is theoretical?
Well, no, we know it exists because
How do we know it exists?
we've defined it as we call it duration. So time is a direction. It is the forward direction through time, and then backwards through time or anti-time is the other direction. We have antimatter, which is theorized to be normal matter going backwards in time. So the fourth dimension is essentially duration. And we know that duration is a thing because we're passing through time right now.
Amen, brother. Let's give him a hand.